vibes, ladies and gentlemen.
Jeez.
This is you already know. I don't know what I'm saying now. I feel like I'm an artist now, man.
We're back again.
We back again. Welcome. This is Backyard Bands, the comedy podcast. You already know the vibes, ladies and gentlemen. We in the building.
Yeah.
You already know the vibes outside. It's snowing. The weather is. Good evening, sir. Good evening, Elamine. Happy New Year.
What's good, my guy?
My guy's like, who are these people in my house?
He came down just in time for the shout
Too much
out.
lights. Too much lights. Like your air not good.
How you doing?
How you doing?
Hello.
Oh, very good. Happy New Year, Shamsi. Fine, how are you now? Oh, we're not to know. I will be fine there. How's that day now? One or two?
Yeah. Be like half an hour ago.
Oh, yeah? My sleep must have been really good.
All the noise we were making, you were asleep.
I was sleeping.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's snowing outside. Currently, -6 degrees. It's cozy weather. It's cozy weather.
It's not as cold as it was.
That's light. Yeah.
Yesterday was like -24.
Yeah.
Friday I was frozen.
Oh my goodness.
Can I start off saying that I think I'm one of the only people that is tired of, you know, when like snow falls and then people are like, the content everybody kind of goes to is, you want to come to Nigeria.
Oh, you want to
You
go?
still want to come to Canada. You still want to, I mean like, yes, they still want to come.
Yeah.
But like, small snow is not going to keep them away.
Please, that was not small
Come on now.
snow.
I mean, at least in Ontario, in Toronto, that happens like now once in a
into
I think that was the biggest amount of snow that I've seen in a minute.
Yeah, man. No, I
In a
won't lie, man.
minute.
Last time I saw that was probably like 2012.
Yeah.
I think it was
actually when I just
2013. I think it was
yes,
the 2013
It was
one.
when I just came to Canada. It was my first year, first winter. That's snow.
I won't forget that one, man, because I don't know if you guys saw that clip of the guy who trekked some 12 kilometers to go and see his girlfriend.
His girlfriend, yeah.
Bro, I saw that one. I'm like,
And he was
shit.
what? Needy.
Does she have a golden pussy or something? Because I don't know, man. I don't know.
I mean, I've never done that in the snow. You know what I'm saying? But like,
I don't think I'll do that in the summer. I don't think I'll do that in the summer. What did he say? It was like 2 hours?
I didn't read the article.
I mean, I just
saw the post and I left it at
Yeah,
that.
I think it was 2 to 4 hours or so that he had to work. It was like, I promise. I understand that if you make a promise, but come on now. I ain't going. Like, come on. No.
This is the part where they say, ladies, if he wanted to,
he would. Cap. I don't know what's wrong with that guy, but
I'm sure
in this weather.
yeah, I'm sure the comments were flooded with that
Because
one.
like, think about it, ladies and gentlemen. Think about this for a second. If someone does that even in the summer, walks 12 kilometers, by the time they get to you,
You're
they're gonna be
sweating.
stinky. So you're like, get a shower, bro. You know, like, what if you didn't come with towel, you didn't come with all those things. So like, nah.
like, do you know the pain he would be in?
There's Uber. There's nah.
Uber was non-existent on that day.
No vehicle. They stay in the house.
And they stay in the house virtually. Deals with the virtual thing, you know. FaceTime, exactly. You know. Then we'll promise each other the things we're gonna do on FaceTime. So when we see each other, we've already promised each other we're gonna do those things, and then we get down to business straight away.
In fact, you can even try to make some movements towards the evening of that day, right? Somewhat, but not in the dead of the this thing where
there was nobody going out
Like,
that day, man.
No, yeah, nobody was stepping
I
out.
was in my,
I went to work and back.
yeah, man, you a trooper. Like,
I went to work and back.
I would have opened the door and I'm like,
Closed it right back up.
Right, I
sayonara.
opened the door like this, like the snow up on the door level. I had to like kick some snow back from the door because it was just like, well, I'm like, shit.
So
I gotta go to work.
So mind you guys, I was at my friend's place for like that period. So he stays in like a condo, and so condo buildings, you pay rent, you pay for your spot. They just come and clear the snow. So like my car was unaffected. Like I was good. Like, I could see my car. My car was looking at me. Was like, "You good, bro? I'm good, man. I'm good." And then my folks in my house called me, and all I could hear was incessant breathing. Like, I was like, is everybody okay? Should I call 911? Should I call the police? They're like, no, we're outside shoveling. When are you coming home? I was like,
It was so much. I had to do it. It was so much work.
this was the one time in my life, in my entire 10 years
They
being
did
in
not
Canada,
shovel.
that I was happy I did not shovel.
Oh my god!
It was so much work.
And yes, I will still come to Canada.
And the fact is that you had to shovel it before the next day because the next day the temperature was dropping
Dropped to like
lower,
-20
which
something.
means it was going to become ice
Yeah.
and hard and nothing's not going to come off.
Yeah. Anyways, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the comedy podcast, Backyard Bands. I am your humble and gracious host. I go by the name Mr. Dre. I am in the building with my nearest and best of friends. -1. We're going to start with the Vice Minister.
Yeah. What is today? Whatever day it is, but we here, we back. It's your man, Imina, aka the Free Eagle, aka Triple E, aka the Patrician Eagle, aka you know what is popping. Let's get it popping.
Ladies and gentlemen, you already know the powerhouse of the podcast.
What's up? It's your girl Shamsi, aka
Ton
Tonamo.
That's what's up. How's everybody's week been so far?
It's been pretty good. Other than the big snow situation, it's been we've had 2 snow days back to back, which never happens.
Like, did you guys have like snow days and they have class, or like you had snow days and everybody went virtual?
They had asynchronous class, meaning we just we mean
that's a new term, bro. That's a new school term, bro. It's synchronous.
Asynchronous.
Since the pandemic, and now that we have all these online apps situated and already set up for like working virtually, they have switched to the fact that every snow day you at least have to put some type of activities for the kids to do during the day. So it hasn't been a real snow day where they don't do anything.
It's never gonna happen again
because of the pandemic. Everything is set up already,
and that's why I miss university days. Snow day was snow day. There was no class.
There was nothing happening.
Everything canceled.
You go home.
Now prof is like, hey, I'm gonna see you on Zoom.
I'm
gonna see you on Zoom.
Yeah, it's like a quick switch up. Yeah. Everybody's ready. Everybody's set up. So it's like
there's always an alternative.
Yeah.
Okay, that's tough, man.
Yeah.
But it's been a pretty good week.
That's tough.
I mean, the traveler. How was your week?
Man. Ooh. But that storm just hit like this. Like I know like 10%. My neighbor was actually laughing at me. He was like, why didn't you do what 10% of Ontarians did?
10%?
Oh no, actually he said 90%.
There's a lot of people at home,
so
bro.
it's 10% that went to work. Yeah, he said, why didn't you do what 90% of Ontarians did? I said, what was that? It was like, don't go to work. I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, I guess I didn't think about that because, bro, I tried to go to work in front of my house. Right, my car already got stuck, so I had to dig myself out for about like 15 to 20 minutes, and I eventually finished that. Yeah, I eventually did that, and then I said, my mindset was like, okay, once I get out of my house and my street, right, of which my street is more residential areas, which are not usually plowed earlier on, right?
Oh yeah, they're the last ones.
Yeah, so I figured, okay, if I get out of my streets and stuff, so maybe it'll be better. Psych, no, it wasn't. But then I had already set on. I was already on the road, and trust me, everybody that was getting stuck left and right, there are people trying to turn into somewhere.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, this seems like a forwards ever, backwards never journey.
Me, I was just stuck on the fact that the 401 had to be shoveled.
Yeah,
that's
like
people were outside of their cars using shovel.
That is like the greatest tweet.
I've never seen that
conversation of the year. The 401 being like
shoveled.
Like you park your car, just go and shovel
Manually shoveled.
I don't know where you guys are shoveling to or shoveling the snow into because you're literally on the 401. They're just lane. So
yeah, that thing was funny.
Beats me. I had a good week, man. I was at my boy's place and I had to do
lucky you, man.
Shish, bro. I had to do a reset. You know, I felt like I've been stuck in a place, in a weird place for a minute, and like
you needed a change.
I needed a change. As much as 2022 had started for a lot of people, for me it was kind of like still just like
the same.
I mean, it had started because I was back in office, but it wasn't moving. So it's like, so I had to like, you know.
Well, it's not moving because, you know, we're shut down again. So.
Yeah, but I didn't want it to be because it was shut down. I wanted it to still be moving because regardless, we have to keep doing, you know, the things that we need to do regardless of what's going on in the world.
Yeah,
sure.
But yeah, man, if you're listening, let me know what did you guys do? What did you guys get up to in the snow day where you stuck outside? Shout out to Rennie. I saw that your car was
locked.
I don't know how you wanted to venture it, bro.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, you should just stay us at home. Like, they understand. They will understand. Like, if they ask you why did you come, just say juicy outside.
You know, it was funny
and they can't really say anything to that.
Yeah, it was funny because he was trying to knock me for being out. When I got to work, I called him, right? So he was like, what are you doing at work? I'm like, well, I came and thank God I made it. So you should ask, oh, you actually made it. Did you get stuck or something, right? But he didn't ask. He was like, what are you doing? I'm like, what about you? You didn't go. You just decided not to go. It was like, no, he started, but his car got stuck. So he walked back and said, see, this is the difference. This is the difference. You actually started. But if I couldn't make it, then I'll be home too, right? If you made it, you'll be at work. So you wouldn't be asking me why are you at work, right? But he got stuck. He left his car for like 2 days outside.
You know what's funny? They both drive the same brand of cars. So what, only one person's car made it.
Only one person's car made it.
I have questions. I have questions. But yeah, man, let us know what you guys got up to during the snow, whatever, snowstorm, whatever.
That was not a snow. That was a blizzard.
Blizzard, typhoon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael is in the building. Family, friend of the podcast. Dikachi's owner is also in the building. Shout out to Dikachi.
Real estate owner of the podcast.
Real estate owner.
At this point, this nigga got shares in the building.
Yeah,
I got shares in the building, man. Before we get into what we wanted to get into, I want to just first of all say I think we can address or ask that, February is coming up. Valentine's Day is coming up. I want to ask our listeners. No, because like this is why we have to ask the listeners.
Yeah, okay, listeners. Yeah,
we don't have anything to share.
It does not. Yeah.
So we want you guys to share with us your love stories, your relationship stories, even the ones that you heard from your friend. Let's you're an amiable, which is a good quality of a neighbor is to be an amiable.
Yes.
So if you're a neighbor and you're listening and you have a story about a friend, a couple. Want to hear your stories, man. Any cool stories. Doesn't have to be bad stories.
Even the bad ones is juicy. So
it can be a dilemma. It could be something that's happened in a relationship. It could even be if you have a relationship with a dog. Just tell us about the relationship. We want to actually know what people's relationship are. Let's just.
I don't think we want to venture inside that because
inside a dog,
there's a lot of weirdness going on.
No. But it's like a dog's best friend is a man, right? So whatever.
But not that kind of best friend, though.
No, I'm not saying the relationship has to be a love relationship. It could be. I just want to know your love stories. It could be friendly love. It could be situationship. Anything, please, guys, because we don't have anything to share for Valentine's Day. We don't have any love story to share. We've not been on a date for the last 2 years. We're in a panty. So yeah, just share with us, man. Because if you guys will not get anything from us for that day. We'll just sit down here.
So you're saying you guys have no plans
for what?
For Valentine's Day?
I do. See me, see you, see me. See me, see you, see me.
James, I'm trying to make a call to action. You're dragging us in that direction. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow neighbors.
You're making this more.
Please send us your love stories. Hit up the fan mail.
Yep.
On www.backyardbands.com. You can keep it anonymous. And we won't say your name. Just let us know.
If you want to shake it, table, shake it. Violence.
Yeah, if you choose violence and violence is your go-to, yeah, do it. If not, I'm telling you, Valentine episode, nothing's coming out. We have nothing to share, no experience.
Yeah, so if we don't do your job, we can do ours.
Exactly. It's not your job. We're asking you to help us out. Because job now, they say we're not paying them.
Yeah.
These are our listeners. They are very violent. You say you're not paying us, but asking. So we're asking, please, help us create quality content.
Let's be part of your army, bro.
Help us to help you. Let us share your story with the world. Who knows? Netflix might reach out to us for a bag,
story.
And we'll send them your story, and then you collect your share. But if you send it anonymously, then
we won't know. So choose violence.
Yeah, but yeah, man. Let us know in your stories. Share with your friends. Let us know what your people are thinking about. What they've been doing up to. And I'm telling you, we have nothing. Trust me. I'm telling you, we have nothing to share. If not, we'll just come and tell you. We'll come and sing. I love you.
You love me.
Well, how does
we are one big family?
We don't even know the song.
Jesus,
see how sad this is.
That's a long time. Yeah, but we love
our own lane.
Before we so what we're doing now, ladies and gentlemen, is also this is sort of a new format that we're trying, and we'll see how it goes. But ultimately, what we're trying to do is get our fan mails that you guys send in, the stories, the
is it like fan mail of the month? Fan mail of the month, or like
no, we'll just read as many as we get. But we're just gonna try and put everything in one episode and have that as a bonus. So like if we've done 57, this will just be a bonus, and then 58 will come out when it comes out. So but we want to just sort of have that conversation, have give you guys more time as the listeners, because sometimes I feel like we rush through the fan mail and we don't actually get into it. So now is the time you can ask us for advice, ladies and gentlemen. We have experience in certain areas, and if we don't, we have phone. We know who we can call. We've got contacts, so don't worry, man.
We got headlines.
Yeah, we've got. If you need tips on how to date, we've got Dikachi on the dial, man.
I like the fact that you didn't say anybody here is going to give you that tip because
it's Dikachi.
No,
man.
we can also ask Michael now.
Now Michael
doubt
is
it, man.
if you wanna. Now we know what Michael's specialty is, so we'll just keep.
We have to pay for it. We have to pay for it.
Exactly.
We have to pay for
You
it.
have to subscribe. So if you're sending that kind of information, we'll ask you to send tip. So we can, before we go to the gods. But yeah, man, we're trying something out. Let us know what you guys think about it. But yeah, we're just gonna have fun with the fan mails that we have gotten so far. And shout out to everybody who sent us a fan mail. We appreciate you. Don't stop sending.
Keep them coming always. We love them.
Keep listening to us on every platform. If you're on Spotify, make sure you click that bell so you can get that notification when we drop. Follow us on Apple and click all that notification stuff. Rate us, like us, and give us that feedback, man. We appreciate it. But I wanted to just talk about something that really happened before we get into the fan mail. What is going on with pastors?
What do you mean?
A video recently came out about a pastor who spat on his hand and rubbed it in his brother's eye.
Yep,
Yeah.
I saw that.
In a bid to prove, I guess, demonstrates God's
Power.
in the sense that, God's work can sometimes get really, really tough. Like it can really ask you to do tough things, and you have to follow through if you really want God's blessing. That that kind of narrative.
Meaning, like, if he tells you to spit on your hand and rub it on your brother, you should do it.
I mean,
We don't know.
not
We
literally,
don't
but
know.
like
Yeah.
just bringing the idea
extremes
that for the guy that's in the Bible where it says that God, rubbed spit in that blind man's eye for the man to see. So it's kind of say like it does really sometimes can get like God's ask can really get nasty sometimes for you. It might be really challenging. Maybe God wants you to stop doing something, and He might ask you to to do something that would, I don't know, be very difficult. And so that was the idea. But a man putting spit in his hand as a pastor and rubbing it in someone's eye is quite a reach, in my opinion.
It's a little extreme.
It's a little too much.
I mean, like
Also, COVID.
what is COVID conjunctivitis or whatever they call that thing that you can get more putting spit in it. And spit stinks. Like I don't care who you are.
Like that shit disgusts me.
Germs.
Yeah, man.
It's just a whole lot. And the thing is, when I read that stuff, it didn't come off. He brought that person up as a random somebody.
No,
right?
I think that's his brother.
No, he's his brother. He mentioned it after in his report.
Right.
He was like, he understood that this came off a bit strong. And just so you guys know, the person up there was his brother, but he understand that he went a little bit extreme. So it was almost going to be, I think he tried to portray it as, oh, it could be anybody and God could ask you to do anything.
Right.
Right. So, and then he was like, brother, it's a little too much. So pastors are really they're moving mad.
Yeah,
recently.
I think the most important thing for me is again like he's not Jesus at the end of the day. Man. Like you just gotta understand, like, yes, you're walking in light of God and all that, but brother, you're not Jesus. Like only Jesus can spit in his hand and put his hand in my eye at this point. I'm just saying, like, so like I get you want to do the whole speak about Jesus, but like just tell us. We have ears, we can listen, and if we choose not to listen, that's on us. You gotta spit, what I'm saying. But anyways, it was funny because like I've been following this trend where like in Nigeria,
It's pasta after
like,
pasta after pasta.
Like, there was one I saw the guy was beefing them.
Yeah, that one was gross.
But like
I don't think anything touches spitting. In my opinion.
No, I mean like not gross in that way, as in like gross as in like,
yeah,
why would you do it?
like why? Okay, what are you trying to prove
Like,
now by
yeah.
bathing somebody?
they are actually going naked and you are baiting them. Please, I think the only thing that was in the Bible is washing feet or something.
Yes.
That's it. Like they didn't tell you wash their entire body. Like and they are literally getting naked and getting into a big bowl like that, like a tub and a tub that they're getting. And who agrees to enter those kind of places? Like
Yeah,
why?
so people, I'm thinking, man, this church business, guys.
It's different.
It's getting a little too much.
I'm not far from thinking about going into it, man. Like,
What do you mean?
There's believers. There's
Going into it has what? As the pasta?
don't worry about it.
What do you mean don't worry about it?
I gotta confuse my enemies. Keep them guessing. Just so you know, when I trafficate right, I turn left.
Voila, you go cuss.
Yeah, man. But the pastors are always up in the ante, from like just like touching people, or like trying to like they want you to faint. Then they'll put their leg behind you, so that when they push you, you fall.
trip.
You fall.
So now like touching people's like private parts to say you're giving them, I don't know if you're making it voluptuous or you're giving them breast milk. I don't know what that is.
A couple of years ago, I heard that the pastor sleeps with the women that are desperate for children to get them pregnant. He said that's his own ministry. So things is getting ridiculous.
He's the definition of go forth.
Wow.
And be great. Go and multiply.
Comfort.
The other thing I wanted to talk about too was the naming of things. So I saw this article where and I want to get your thoughts on it, and listeners, our fellow neighbors. An African American family are into sport.
I saw that one.
Horse racing.
Yeah, and they named their
horse Black Lives Matter.
Unbelievable.
So
it forces any white person that presents or basically registers them to actually say Black Lives Matter.
So there's a lot of connotations to this thing, right? Let's look at it from the good side. Yes, it forces anybody registering a horse, anybody who wants to bet, to say Black Lives Matter. It does drive all of that. I mean, also it can also drive hate within the community. Where it's like, what? Like people might bet against it too. Like let's look at it that way.
Oh no, not might. People will bet against it.
But my problem is if this horse is losing the race.
He's not. There's video showing him like coming from the back and beating everybody.
Usain Bolt didn't win all his races. I'm sure he's lost one or two races. So imagine you're on the telecast. Black Lives Matter is losing. Black Lives. We gotta look at it from this angle. Yes, the horse will take a lot of prizes and wins, but we also gotta look for the fact that are we willing to accept the losses when it happens? And then making a joke and
comments after it. Yeah.
After it.
I guess they took that in as collateral damage.
Okay.
That's actually tough. Because you now have people that start bringing things up like, okay, don't bring those kind of things in sports. Don't bring this in this, don't bring this in that. Like you start having too many rights and stuff.
It's too late.
It's already there. No, I'm just saying, even though they've passed it, but like while the thing is is the game done? The hosting game, is it done?
The hosting? No. I guess it's continuous.
Oh, it's continuous. Okay, so like
just news that just came out right now.
They will keep having bets and all those things, and
I just know that in as much as it's a great thing, we also have to accept that there's pitfalls.
There's gonna be definitely.
Pitfalls,
I think they probably thought about that before actually deciding to go for it, but they probably weighed the plus.
I'm just saying, in case they didn't think about it, I'm just letting. I mean, I don't know if they'll listen to this podcast, but I'm voicing that there's concerns.
True. It makes sense.
The other thing I wanted to talk about before we jump ahead is I don't know if you guys saw they're dropping an Air Jordan sneakers with a theme called Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's an Afrobeats Air Jordan sneakers.
How is it going to be designed?
What's going to happen?
I have the color. I'll show you guys later. It's like a brown camel, weird looking sneaker. So
does it even look good?
My guy.
Maybe it depends on the people that are looking at it. So beauty is in the highs.
The
highs of the beholder.
What are you guys talking about?
Is that how it looks?
Have you ever heard Air Jordan rap or Air Jordan hip hop?
Yeah, exactly.
No. So why is it Air Jordan Afrobeat?
I'm actually confused that you guys are trying to accept the fact that there's Afrobeat Air Jordans. Like,
my question is that they could not choose one Afrobeat artist to like do a collab with? Is that why they're doing all of them at once?
There is no point in
the design is nice. Just give it another name. Not
that thing is ugly and it's just giving me Lakers colors at the bottom.
There's no need to have a shoe determined after a music culture. Like I think like if we don't have Puma rap or
Puma blues,
Puma reggae,
Puma country,
Lacoste jazz. We don't necessarily need to have
grime.
They should explain why they chose those colors, that design, to go with Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Like, why is that supposed
that's the question. What's the color? What's the color of Afrobeat?
Yeah, no,
I
it's
know,
not even the color.
That's why
it's
I'm
not
asking.
Even the color. It's why decide the name, because you can just bring any color and give it a name.
True.
We let them have,
why the name? Yeah.
Like we let them have the Giannis collab and whatever they call that, but I think Afrobeats is pushing it.
It really is.
It's I'm not a fan of that idea.
The design is ugly.
Like even when some of our African celebrities, partner to design shoes, they don't name it things that are weird like that. Like Wizkid has partnered with Puma to design his own collection. Nasty C in South Africa has partnered with Puma to design his own collection.
Right.
Virgil Abloh, rest in peace him, designed with a lot of different fashion brands. and they didn't name it anything genre related or culture related. You just gotta keep it fashion. But no.
All right, I guess we can get into the main conversation, the meat of it, which is our fan mails. Again, shout out to you if you send us fan mail. You can hit us up on the fan mail by go to the website backyardbands.com. There's a tab right there, fan mail. You can keep it anonymous, or you can put your handle in, and we'll give you a shout out. All right, let's get into it. 2 seconds, I gotta find.
I hope I can remember these episodes they're talking about.
Hey, that's why they pay you. Well, we don't pay you, Shamsi, but
They don't pay me.
Welcome to the Fan Mail. What? This is the segment where we read the mails sent in by you, our dear listeners.
You know what I need to tell you?
If you got a comment, story, or wild news, be sure to hit us up on the Fan Mail.
I want to hear this.
I actually missed hearing that. I haven't heard that in a minute. I had to actually find where it was on the.
We actually took a break from it.
Yeah, we did. All right, Amina, do you want to start?
I didn't get mine yet.
Send it to your email. All right, Shamsi, you can start.
Okay. So, I just kept saying "ha" throughout the last episode, Chef. On the blocking P. Even if we break up on a good note, I'll block the person to give myself time to get over them. After I do, I can unblock them. I don't see the problem, Dre. You want her to be seeing your face and be reminded of your rejection. Haba. How do you say that? I say haba.
Haba, yeah.
Okay. She even came back to give you a job, meaning she still has your best interests at heart, and you're complaining. And as for Naza, all I have to say is, if you open your 2 eyes to date this current Naza with all your heart, anything you see, take it. Because what the fuck is all you did was cheat. You can't compare it with now.
Again, guys. Again.
Oh my God.
All we did do was step out of the relationship.
God, let me breathe.
We've said this, and I think that's like a mantra for 2022. Don't let it.
But let me continue.
Don't let it
Don't
get
let it get
to
to
you.
you. Don't let it get to you.
Said you can't compare it to the chicken skin incident because you and your guy didn't enter an agreement to not take each other's skin. When you decide to enter a relationship, it's an agreement between the both of you to be exclusive emotionally and sexually.
But wait.
Let me finish first. If you break it while the other person was keeping theirs, they should be heartbroken, especially if you meant something to them. If a babe doesn't mean enough to you,
you're rushing.
then why are you dating her though? What is wrong with you people?
So first of all, you're gonna have to see this whole thing again because I couldn't get past the fact that you said an agreement. When let's be honest, guys. When we are getting into a relationship, we don't say don't cheat. We assume that you shouldn't cheat. We never had an agreement.
That's not what kind of conversation?
We never had a verbal agreement.
No.
Technically, let's call a spade a spade. We never had a verbal agreement.
No,
We never even verbal and paper.
Usually
It's
for a
emotional
healthy
agreement.
relationship,
Right.
when you're talking to your partner, before you even get exclusive, you ask what your boundaries are and what your hard limits are, which means what do you consider cheating? What don't you consider cheating? So when you get into it, you know that if you do that for this person, you don't fuck up.
Asking
Asking doesn't mean agreement.
mean agreement. Asking you ask my opinion. You didn't say, oh, okay. It says that's what it is. Don't do this.
When you get into something exclusive, you agree to fulfill this person's needs and answer, which means that if anything is a hard limit for them, you're going to look not to do it because then you will hurt them not fulfill their needs. It's going to hurt them.
If I can get away with it, then why not? The game.
No, it's just like when you're doing a business or when you're partnering with somebody to do something, right? If you didn't sign a non-disclosure agreement, if you didn't sign it, things can happen.
Yeah,
things can happen.
All that's happened is all that's wrong here is the guy got caught cheating.
Yes.
I rebuke this friendship.
I'm just saying,
friendship.
if we're actually going to take this apart, we had a conversation. I said I liked you. You told me what you like. You told me what you don't like. I have the choice to either do things you don't like or I can choose to do things you don't like without letting you know.
I'm sorry, but by choosing to be exclusive physically, emotionally, sexually, whatever, you are agreeing to what I don't like and not to do it. That's just how it is.
That's what you believe.
That's your.
Again,
that's what everybody believes.
Right now, we're moving based on vibes. Oh my goodness. Anyways, keep it going. I'm just saying.
It's up bands.
God.
Don't let it get to you.
Don't let it get to you. Shems, don't let it get to you. You're reading the fan mail. Don't let it get to you.
You're just what you have just done is just read the fan mail.
I'm tired.
You did not do anything.
I haven't even finished this fan mail. I'm tired.
There's
a part 2.
Let's go.
Do you want me to reread the part or just continue?
No.
Or continue. Okay. So, the men on this pod, read Naz and Dre. I believe there is hope for Amina, my love. Are emotionally stunted. Do you think emotions are like taps that you can turn on and off?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, yes.
She said, nah.
Okay.
Anyway, ladies, you see these guys. Do with them as you like because Appas, they won't feel it.
You see,
Appas, they won't feel it. I'm dead.
This is your guilt-free card. They won't let it get to them apparently. God.
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
There's too many problems in the world to let certain things
get to you.
Okay, let me do the part 2. Still Esther here. Just wanted to add that I listened because Chuma wouldn't let us hear word on IG. I'm not disappointed. You guys are doing great. Well done.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Choma. Her name is Esther?
Yes.
Esther. Shout out to Esther.
Shout out to Esther.
I'm just saying, man, like, trust me, when you're on this side of the world in Canada, certain things are bigger than cheating.
Oh my God.
What is bigger than cheating?
So many things, so many things can break your heart. Do you know how many people's hearts were broken earlier this week
unless you have
because
some
of
secret,
the blizzard?
Unless you have some secret child or something somewhere.
People have that. People have that.
Do you have a secret child?
I don't know.
You don't know. Lord have mercy.
Somebody will just pop up and be like, "This is your child," and I have to fight to defend myself.
Wow.
And I do believe that emotions are like taps. You can turn it on and turn it off.
No, I mean there's a problem.
I mean, guys, you people need to
turning
do this.
it off means you're swallowing it. And at some point,
I can tell that Shemdi can swallow it properly.
That's why she keeps asking for panadium.
You guys are bastards.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
No, I feel like this our farm out there. You guys need to understand that. In as much as we are saying this and we're saying it's a ban, there are people you are getting mad at us. That's why we are here.
No, it's not. There are people. You are the people.
Calm down. Fine. This is who you can knock. You can fight us for saying this, but mind you, people are doing this thing outside, and it's good that we're opening your eyes.
It's not people. You are doing this thing on the outside,
madam.
Because how would you know?
No. For the fact that we've thought about it now, it's not about how
we didn't say that's what we do.
Yeah, we didn't say that's what we do.
We're telling you what the premise is.
Yeah, this is what happens. Don't be shocked.
Bullshit.
Yeah. Don't be shocked when you experience them. I'm just saying.
All right, Mina, do you want to go next? I'm just saying, man, like,
this one is long.
I can already tell who that's from.
All right, let's brace ourselves.
Yeah, man, just cheat again. Your person was important to you, man. You know.
Dre, just keep digging, man.
I'm just.
It's like you're on the 401 shoveling at this point. You're not going anywhere.
I'm just saying, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Wow.
Okay, Naza and Dre, come here. Come closer, or you turn and face each other and knock yourselves.
Are you my principal? Are you my principal?
Which guy?
Thank you.
What kind of secondary
assembly punishment is this?
What kind of secondary school did you go to?
What do you mean by telling a lady you let the person who cheated hurt you?
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
All jokes aside, men and women are built different.
Okay, someone has cheat on me is extreme, but someone has done something like that to me, and I didn't let it get to me. I kept it pushing. I chose to be with that person,
inner peace,
and that person chose to wrong me, and I just chose to keep it pushing.
Yeah,
I didn't let it get to me. So understand that yes, it's possible.
She's not having that.
Understand? I'm like, keep it
If I
pushing.
start speaking, I will start to fight. So I'll just say,
Who do you want to fight?
This is family we are discussing here. You understand?
Speak your mind.
I'm
That's why
okay.
you're the powerhouse of the podcast.
I'm okay. Continue reading. I'm like,
It's very easy. Okay, all jokes aside, men and women are a bit different. It's very easy for a man to compartmentalize what
Yes.
you see. That's what we are saying. We are
Exactly.
compartmentalizing.
Okay, we're going to change it in English. Instead
Yeah.
of don't let it get to you, we're
Get you
compartmentalizing.
compartmentalize.
God.
Yeah. Okay, so it's very easy for a man to compartmentalize why everything is connected for women. So telling a woman to dissociate feelings of rejection from the act of getting cheated on, else she allows it, then you're just looking for trouble. We know violence will come one way or the other. But to the ladies, the truth is, this is the way a lot of guys have been rolling from time immemorial. This guy an English man. Guys actually tend to place it in a box and just keep working or moving on.
I got this ice box where my heart
And yes.
used to be. I got this ice box where my heart used to. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold. I'm so cold.
Is this karaoke?
I don't know what that. Yeah, they catch you. Was this the flies? Okay. Anyway, so guys actually tend to place it in a box and just keep moving or moving on. And yes, I've gotten through losing people by doing this. Wow, JP is speaking from experience.
Say that again.
And yes, I've gotten through losing people by doing this. So you compartmentalize and you're knocking us for compartmentalizing. Shit, that's crazy.
Because think about it, we have to go through that heartbreak and then have to now see that girl with another guy.
With another guy.
We do not. Don't we do the same thing? I don't understand.
And they will not have
Don't
to
we
deal with
see you
trying
with
to shoot
another
our
girl
shots
too?
again.
No,
Knowing the
it's
fact
not
that
making
it's
sense.
happening.
So double standards?
No, it's not.
But like this is what I think, right? When we guys see a lady with another guy, most of us assume that this guy is better than us. When a lady sees us with another girl, it's always like,
Yeah.
I'm better than that bitch.
No, that's what we say, but that's not necessarily what we
Ah,
actually.
well,
yeah,
you
yeah,
say what it is then. Say
Are
what
you
it
guys
is.
compartmentalizing your words?
No, we're not.
I'm right when I say that. And then if you look at it from that perspective, and it's not fair because we guys always think that she went for a better person. If not, she not stayed with me.
Or she went
Regardless
for
of whatever
Because you know you fucked up. What do you mean? She went for a bad person.
No. The fuck up could be financially. It depends. So we're not looking at
now we're turning financial.
This guy.
I have a question for you guys while we're on this topic. When a girl breaks up with you and she moves on, right? Is she getting with someone that's supposed to be better than you or someone who's right for them?
Well, no. It could. It depends. It might not be better than you.
You said what? Better?
He said better.
Better, Michael. Right. You are avoidant. Shemzi, what do you think? If you were dating somebody else,
For me, better means right.
This is tough. Better is
Like,
not right.
for me-
No, it's not same.
Yeah.
It's not.
For me, better means right for me. Because I wouldn't consider you better if you're not right for me.
okay, so better than your partner,
Yeah.
previous partner. You mean, what about you?
I think right.
Okay, I'm gonna stay on the fence for this one. Neighbors, what do you guys think? Is better or right the same thing?
Why
Or
you
is
on the
better
fence?
different? I posed the question. I mean, I keep reading the front.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to choose. Okay. I was broken when I heard my grandma passed. Oh, this is getting personal. And I had exams that week. This was someone I lived with for over 90% of my knowledgeable life and took care of her before I left, only for her to pass less than 4 months after I came to school. Yeah, my heart's for you, man. I had to just compartmentalize in that moment and get things done. When my cousin then passed, I also just put it aside. And with time, you can go back to those boxes and reopen them. No, they're not coming back, man. And reopen them. But the wounds and extra negative emotions wouldn't be as heavy. Okay. The truth is, we feel heartbroken, not because of the actions that happened, like getting cheated on, but because of other things associated. It means there's broken trust and broken expectations. So you can even find this in other areas of like or other areas of life, like the example Naza gave of Michael and chicken skin. Like someone said in a movie, I shall not spoil. If you always expect disappointment, you will never be disappointed. JP, you're in your bag.
Hey.
You're in your bag in this. You're in your bag.
Now I can't agree. I couldn't agree any
More,
less
yeah.
with you.
Oh,
I mean, I
yeah.
could have whatever.
Could agree, yeah.
I
But
hear
there's
what you're
agreement.
saying.
Yeah.
It's an agreement.
Yeah.
It's an agreement somewhere.
You're in your bag in this.
What was the saying?
They're saying, if you always expect disappointment, you will never be disappointed.
But that's not to say.
That's
But
not
you
to
know
say-
what that means? That means we never expect disappointment for you guys, and you guys end up disappointing us anyways.
So you shouldn't be disappointed.
No, I'm not missing the points. I mean, this is how I'm taking it. If you look at it, you're saying never expect disappointment. What is it? Never
Expect disappointment. You should always expect disappointment. If you expect disappointment, you'll never be disappointed.
Yeah, expect disappointment so you never be disappointed. So
Yeah.
in a relationship, that means why we let it get to us is because
You
we
expect.
don't expect
Oh, okay.
disappointment.
Right. So
Which-
that's why you get disappointed.
That's why you get disappointed.
And that's why we put a tag, don't let it get to you.
Again, like that's a different take on that. I'm just saying, like in general, I think in life, right? That's how I've always like moved. That's how I've always like moved. Where it's like I'm always prepared for the worst, so that if it does happen, I'm not like
Badly hurt.
I'm not badly hurt.
by it. Yeah.
But that's also the problem with that is you still have to remain optimistic
Yeah.
with the situation at hand.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's what a lot of people do, because you can always expect the worst, and that starts to show in your relationship, because like you're always like, oh, being defensive. So I'm gonna say it's not a bad thing to expect the worst. I'll always be prepared, but also keep an open mind to like life can actually be good, because that's what a lot of people do. They make that mistake of just saying everything, prepare for the worst, and then forget that life can actually be good. So it's hard finding that balance. But once you do find the balance, and I won't lie, I've had issues where it's like it's hard for me to find that balance. But once you find it, stick to it. I mean, in my opinion, Sha.
Yeah.
Because man, life, they can throw you stones, and if you can't handle, like someone like me, right? I don't know how to handle rejection. And I've said this a lot of times. I don't know how to handle rejection. So I always prefer for the worst, because if I lose my guard, if I bring my guard down and I'm hit with something that I don't like, honestly, and I let it get to me, because I did let it get to me.
Yeah, you did let it get you.
I will end up in a bad place. Like no one, first one, I'll be in the sunken place. They'll be using me to spin cup. I won't be able to get out.
At that point, everything reminds you of
Oh boy.
And that's how I navigate
Yeah.
through a lot of things I do. I always expect the worst. So if someone tells me, "Oh, hey, yeah, that's what's happening," I'm like, "Cool, keep it pushing." But again, ladies and gentlemen, find that balance. I tell you, it's worth it.
And personally, I do that too. I was speaking to someone recently, and I'm like, usually I try to open my mind to different possibilities, and that's how I see it, because I feel like, for example, relationships. I feel like at this age that we're in, you are dating people. People have different plans and stuff like that. Like you'll be caught up in a situation where your plans will not align with the next person. But does that affect how they like you or not? No, it doesn't. So if they tell you no or they reject you just because your plans don't align, you have to, find a way to be good. So that's the part where you have to, be open to disappointment, or like expect disappointments, but plan for if it works. If it works, then it was meant to be, type of thing, right? But if it doesn't work, it's life. Life is just lifing. Like be realistic with some things and also be optimistic at the same time. So just, like you said, balance. Siaga. Okay, I continue. I think I only gone to third. Okay. While this can be acceptable for navigating a lot of things in life, it is the worst possible way to approach relationships. Cap. You wouldn't go into a serious relationship without having expectations. I call cap on that. You can always manage your expectations. What do you mean? You can't manage expectations?
When you're going into, you already have some type of expectations. You're going into a partnership knowing that you expect this to lead somewhere. So when it doesn't, that's where the disappointment comes.
But is it possible to go into a relationship without expectations?
It is possible, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you're actually want to be in that relationship.
it's again like for me personally, you have to manage the expectations because some people just expect a lot. Some people just feel like you can read minds and all those things. It's just too much. But there expectations for sure. There is, but I feel like you can always manage your expectations.
I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on that one.
I think it just depends on when you're in life, man. If you're like in your first year in university, grade 12, I don't know if you have expectations going into a relationship. It's just vibes cartel.
Yeah.
Maybe you have expectations. Maybe you are.
Yeah, I think there's always expectations. It's just to what level, you know. Okay, so I continue. So if you expect things and the trust and expectations get broken, it will hurt. In any situation, be it a relationship or even friends, you are responsible for the expectations you know has been placed on you and you accept. Yeah.
There's a lot of expectations in that sentence.
I know, it's a lot.
I think what he means is that when you are vocal about what you are expecting from this, and the person agrees to be with you, you're responsible for keeping up those expectations.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously, if the person's not vocal about it and they just go into it and then they're pissed about the fact that you're not meeting the expectations, then the problem is where is that you were not vocal about it. But if you talk about it and the person agrees and you fuck up, then you're in the wrong.
Okay, whether you accept with words or with actions or silently, you know that X, Y, or Z is the expectation this fellow has for whichever person is in this space. Then you choosing to be in that space is accepting the expectations on you. Like Shamsi said, that's exactly what. Yeah. My closest friend is my closest friend today because she accepted I'll be disturbing her all the time with calls.
So was that your expectation of her?
I guess so. Sure, she accepted. Both of them accepted that there will be disturbance in there. Yeah. I'll never forget when man like Musti, the cultured man,
you can hear him from the steps.
Over Chick-fil-A in the building.
Oh my God, I saw snow on his jacket. That's giving me PTSD. Okay. Okay, I'll never forget when we spoke and she said she was grateful for it. And that was the day I knew we were going to be really close. Now, cheating is an act which is in your control. And so, in essence, your action is seen as a willful decision to disregard or reject them, their trust, and their expectations, which is the source of all the pain and negative emotions. Thank you. Naza, back to your statement, and all you did will not be the act of cheating. Okay.
Meaning it's not all you did.
Yeah. You will also be rejecting her, her expectations, while breaking her trust, whether you do it deliberately or not.
Tell him. Thank you.
Hey, the whole time you were quiet when he was speaking. Just at the bottom now, you're now.
Shut up.
Your voice is too loud.
No, because he's right.
Your voice is too loud.
I took in everything.
No. You took in what you wanted to take in.
No. I took in everything because I said everything. Please. I took in everything.
I still stand that. Again, y'all can come at me for this.
You don't even have to repeat it. Please. It's already in the recording. All you have to do is press button. At this point, you need button for this one.
Okay. All right, so we move on. We're still in the final part. So finally, guys, I beg, before you go start dating to settle down, I beg, try to know what to say to a lady. Naza, you that said that you know you are to tell a lady what they want to hear. But on this podcast, it always be like, the opposite they do.
Unfortunately, Naza's not here to answer that question.
Yeah, so. He thinks the way he thinks.
Kiss adjourned.
Okay, I love the way you mean I just off mic.
I mean, can you
I'm out.
how where do you want me to come from?
Like I don't, because like relationship, where? I don't know. I'm
like, do you want to, if you want to really get into it, which we will not get into, but you know why we won't get into it?
Exactly.
We know we
won't get into. Yeah,
there's nothing to get into.
It's you know when you apply for a job and they ask you for experience, minimum experience, you don't have that.
Buzz boost.
You don't have that, so you can't speak on it.
this is. This is. They be like, you day ring like this. You day ring like you are not prepared for the fight. They just come punch you all of a sudden. You just knock out.
You prepared it so nicely. I had to.
Hi.
Pew!
I did not prepare it. JP prepared it.
Thank you, JP.
Anyways, let me continue. Man. I love the way I just off mic and looked away the moment Naza started. I could also feel Oyin's fury when she said Naza should let her slap his face. We would have seen her 5 fingers if she did it at that moment.
Her 5 fingers.
Still, much love from this side. JP, aka the unicorn. Shout out to you, JP.
Much love, JP, man.
Man, that's a lot. Man, did you like sit by a dictionary when you were writing this?
No.
At some point, JP, you gotta do giveaway, bro.
Yeah, like
you gotta do a giveaway.
I think he's
bro.
giving gems here. He's just
all I heard was expectations.
Compartmentalize.
I started thinking about a restaurant called Expectations. There's an actual restaurant called Expectations.
Oh, it's egg. Oh, yeah.
Expectations.
Boy, this one is if you know, you know. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna read the last one I think we've got. This one goes, I just had to pause mid-episode, episode 56, when Naza met his who? Baby what? Shout out to you, brother. Wishing you both all the happiness in the world.
Somebody caught that.
Reading in between the lines. To the fam, happy new year. Looking forward to a year full of new episodes, guests, live shows, and more collabs. Thank you very much, my brother. But Naza, please don't stress our baby girl. Yes, Naza, don't stress our baby girl.
It's not. No. I cannot capitalize. I cannot bank on that. Man.
Again, he said, don't stress our baby girl. Too much.
Too much. Yeah, that's where we have to put too much.
And to baby girl, from the little I have come to know about you, about Naz, over the past 8 years, you've got a good one. God! Wow.
You see, this one, skip all the nonsense that happens on the podcast.
I'm just telling you now, when we all get baby girls, you must write in.
You got a good one.
You have to make sure.
We have to reach out to you personally.
This is a resume. you know where you are on LinkedIn. There's like the references, right?
Yes.
You have to
recommendation letter.
Recommendation letter, please. You have to do that.
I'm dead.
So you've got a good one. It's not every day. It's not everyday flame, my guy. It's not everyday flame, my guy. Peace and love for 2022, King Sono. Hey, shout out to you, bro.
Sono.
Yeah, congratulations to you, Sono, too, man.
Yeah, I know.
He's getting hitched, man. He's
getting married.
He's off the market.
You know, this is the reason why I'm not in a relationship yet. Because before I get into a relationship, I wanted to do my engagement the way he did it.
Nonsense.
So now that he did it, I wouldn't do it. So now I'll have to postpone getting into any relationship. So I wouldn't do it.
Bullshit.
Anyway, shout out to you, Sono.
I
think that they do bullshit, even if nah foul shit.
You should be wearing a hat today.
I kind of agree because
but you should actually be wearing a hat today because you've just been capping on capping.
That you don't know what my plans are. You don't know. But he man, if you watch that guy finish work.
Now, and you're right. I do have to give time for everybody to sort of not forget his engagement. But like it just go back into the background because he got posted by the ring company, like the ring pop, and that's a dream. There's a girl that I told that I was going to propose to her with a ring pop thing because I love the gimmick.
It's a cute idea.
It's a very cute idea, but now that
someone has done it, you have to regress.
So I don't know who was chasing Sonu to go and first to go and do it. But he has gone to go and do it. So now it has to go into the background. So when everybody has forgotten about it,
I'll give you an idea now. You know
don't worry, he still wants to do the
if you bring the idea now, Naza will hear it and go and propose next because clearly Naza has a baby girl.
But just so you know,
allegedly,
any proposal idea.
What? What?
No, he said it himself. No, he said it himself.
Oh, he said baby girl. That's true.
Yeah,
what? You don't hear when the guy said you had to pause this episode when he heard.
But I had to make sure not to be sued or nothing.
No, don't worry. He put that out there himself in a subtle way.
That's how Shemji put out the idea. Shemji's mom will not come and propose to her with the idea that she gave me.
Keep
the idea in the talk, please. Keep the idea in the talk.
But damn, that's
lovely, man.
This proposing market is tough.
It's tough. How do you know the market is tough? Are you in the market?
No. I'm not in the market.
Please,
I'm seeing people
shots
that
fired on that one too. Why are you not shooting
This
the
one
shots?
is not too much fire. You take your time to cock the bullet. This one, he was spraying already before. If he caught me by mistake, anyways, like, I want somebody that likes things that are subtle though. I don't like loud noise.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't post your proposal?
I did not say that.
I
just said it depends on the decision I do.
So how can you be settled?
I'll post the little I do.
I don't think
understand.
I don't think I'll post my proposal.
If you propose your post,
But would you be okay with your fiance to post it?
The girl that I'm eyeing now, she will not post it.
Whatever that means.
even if your eye is there, she might have the idea. to post
Nah, she ain't gonna post it. It's gonna be like shock, surprise everybody. Hey guys, I'm a missus.
Damn.
Nah, but I wouldn't post it. I don't know. Some things there's some things that are part of your life that you want to keep private. So
Makes sense.
yeah. Shamsi, you post now.
No. Actually, no.
Captain Morgan.
I wouldn't really care to post.
Where's your own cap?
Where's my own cap?
Yeah, you need cap.
I mean, toss it into the frame of the camera.
Those are cap. What?
No, it's actually true.
Come on,
Bitch.
teaching children.
You go
posting
post.
is proposal.
Proposal is my own thing now. It doesn't necessarily mean that I want people to be.
I just want to know that if I'm not the first 5 people to hear the call when you get proposed, just friend me. I don't want to know. See,
the thing with posting is that I'm very superstitious. Like I'm low-key superstitious. It's a thing of if I post it, people will bring the evil eye on it. So I will not post it.
No. You again, that's really up to you. I'm just letting you know that if I'm not first 5 people that you call to show the hand. Just call me and just put your hand in the camera.
I'll probably just call you to be the videographer, so we'll be there.
She's Lord. Jesus is Lord. So
I'm joking
she
now.
She wouldn't have to tell you about it.
You will know about it beforehand.
You will see about it.
No. So I want to be the receiver. I want to just be like my other guys and collect the news.
But that news, the way people deliver it is different. Bro, when my sister got engaged, bro, she was in Ghana at the time.
Wait, she got engaged in Ghana?
Yeah.
Damn. She don't be saying these things on air. My future missus can be listening.
I'm not telling you how she
wants to get engaged in Bali.
In Bali. Man, that sounds like a you problem at that time.
Bora.
But that's not Bali.
We go to Bali. Have you fought in Nigerians? Beggy. Bali.
No, she called on WhatsApp video, and she had her hand like this while she was just talking.
As in, trying to figure it out.
No. She wasn't figuring out anything.
She had her hand on her face.
She had her hand on her forehead like this.
She was feeling sick.
And was just talking as if she was having headache. She was feeling sick and whatever. And was still talking.
Yeah, because she wants you to figure it. She doesn't want to say it. She wants you to notice.
I saw it. I'm like, why is your hand there?
Yo, man, my sisters, yeah. I have beautiful sisters. And if you guys are listening, one of them is married already. The other 3, if you guys try that one, if you call me and put your hand like this, if you like put your hand all over, I'm going to act blind. You gotta call me and be like, hey Dre, guess what? I'm like, what? I gotta get. And then your voice will get lost.
You notice how he's doing it so good. Like he's actually acting it so good, like with the wiggle and everything.
We have practiced because we were getting ready to be engaged too, just in case.
I'm telling you, I'm going to. If you engage, you better buy me wristwatch or something.
Would you be okay with getting proposed to?
In this progressive
What do you
nation
mean?
that we're in now.
Yes, it was.
So you would be the one making the call, saying, "Chelsea, guess what?
Yeah, I
got engaged."
Yeah.
What if a girl proposed to me? Forget me, and I will give her all the expectations in this life.
Wow.
She expect the unexpected. Collect the expected.
So that's all we need to do to get our expectations.
No.
No. It's not all you need to do.
I was speaking for me.
Come on, no.
I was speaking for myself.
Don't be this guy.
hey, I'm special, man. I'm different.
Wow.
Nah, man. If a girl,
I mentioned one time. I think there are places that the bride's family take care of the wedding. Please, I want that. I want that group of people.
But you know what
Please.
though? I would want like a watch for proposal.
Yeah, watch for proposal.
You
Like,
wouldn't
for
want
sure.
a ring.
I don't
No,
know what
no,
ring
no.
was. Rings was that like I take off rings anyway because like hazardous environment sometimes. So no.
So it doesn't matter which kind of watch. So it has to be like a very nice watch.
If you
And
want
not
me
be
to-
G-Shock.
all I'm gonna say is use your church mind.
It's not G-Shock.
If you expected me to spend 2,500, 5,000 on a ring,
I expect you to spend 2,500.
don't allow God to
5,000.
punish you. Spend the same amount on my
No, it makes
proposal
sense.
gift.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, I can imagine it.
No, man, I can envision like,
Hey,
I'm going to be on top
what
of
they
this
say.
world.
I'll be
Find the target audience that will propose to you.
You have come again.
Can we leave Abby out of?
No, we
Back
cannot
Advance this
because
year?
that is the word.
Can we leave Abby?
No, we cannot.
Hey God.
my
We cannot. We have to bring him back in
We need to find one.
2022.
We need to find one gentleman that's going to counter Abby.
Can't that be? That would be tough.
JP tried it, but
No.
It's not up there yet.
JP can't stand the test of time. JP wants to be a unicorn,
You
which is a
compartmentalize.
gem given by Abby. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting out of here before we go on another tangent with Abby. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, let us know what you think about this. No, we want to start doing this a little bit more in terms of just getting all the mails we receive from our family and our neighbors
And
just
compartments.
having that conversation because I feel like we can get into a little more.
Yeah.
Again, I digress, but February's approaching. Valentine is coming. We don't have no story.
Yeah.
Send us your story so we can share with the world. Let
If you don't know the song, just go back to our page. You will find it.
let people learn from your mistakes, man. Any closing thoughts? Any closing thoughts?
Well, I'm just saying, if you are going to propose to me, find your way. We are here. We are here. We are open to possibilities. We're open to possibilities. So this life is not only a pot of beans anymore. It can be a pot of yam.
Bele? Jonesy, any closing thoughts?
Tag me in your proposals and send me wedding invites. I just want to go.
Yeah, that too.
I want to watch.
Official wedding guests.
Ladies and gentlemen, my
Take further
closing
notice.
thought is if I'm your friend, if you consider me your best friend, I do not want to film your proposal. I want to receive a call like all your other best friends.
Dre, did you let it get to you?
Ladies and gentlemen, on that note, this is
On
the
that
Comedy
note,
Podcast by Cat Vance. I am your humble and gracious host.
As a dose of your own medicine.
I go by the name Mr. Dre.
Oh my God.
Vibes Minister.
Compartmentalizing from these vibes is your man, Imina, aka the Frigo, aka Triple E, aka you know what's popping. Let's get it popping, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next week. We out.
Off a mic. What? What's here? Did you let it get you? she like slid it in there. Wow.
That's the Powerhouse of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen.
It's your girl Shamsi, aka
Ton
Tonamo.
amour.